Welcome everybody to another episode of Thomas Sports Center. I'm your host, Mr. Forsberg, and my brother from another mother, Mr. Jackson. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm good. Have you been following the matchups?
Have I been following the matchups?
Oh, have you been following the matchups?
Have I been following the matchups?
I think this is a trick. Have you been following the matchups?
Of course I have. I live and die for this march.
I know you do. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sweet 16 time. Let's just jump right in.
First, for game one of the Sweet 16, it's the Snitches versus the Rainbow Fish. And boy, this is why we play these games. In a close one, it's the Snitches 55-45.
All right, in the second matchup of the day, we have school's first day of school versus the Interrupting Chicken. I tell you what, I thought the Interrupting Chicken was going to run away with this one, but school's first day of school came back and made it a matchup. But it was too little too late for school's first days.
And game three, wow, this one was kind of a toss-up in my book, but how do dinosaurs go to school versus there's a boy in the girls' bathroom? And in opening weekend, I thought this was a good book, and you know what? They came on top again, 58-39.
No, I thought that I had my the dinosaurs were on my bracket. My bracket's busted. On matchup 4, this one, ladies and gentlemen, was a little bit of a shocker to me. Top Elf ran away with it from the very beginning, 80-20. Cannot believe Matilda did not show up at all.
The next name on the docket, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Come on, with a name like this, it's got to be a blowout. But you know what? A big time win, because if you give a mouse a cookie is an awesome book, and they go down 61-36 to the Grinch.
Yeah, well, you can't count out the Grinch. I mean, when you got Dr. Seuss on the bench, running that team.
But if you give a mouse a cookie, come on now.
Yeah, that was a good match. I watched that. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Peanut Butter and Cupcake versus Are You My Mother? You know, ladies and gentlemen, this one was a barn burner from the very beginning. It was back and forth. I don't know. I couldn't handle it. I was just going nuts the whole time watching this one. But Are You My Mother squeaked out the win.
And next up, the Relatives came versus Henry's Freedom Box. And boy, Henry's Freedom Box in a close one, they move on to the Elite Eight.
Yes, they do. And the last matchup of the Sweet 16 is Stuffed versus the True Story of the Three Little Pigs. Stuffed just eked out the win, 54-46. This one blew my bracket up for the season. I had the True Story of the Three Little Pigs going all the way, and
I had the Three Little Pigs in the Final Four too. So there you have it. My bracket's also busted.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Forsberg.
And Mr. Jackson.
And we will see you next week with the Elite Eight. So keep reading. Have a great day.